Breathing right away. Nothing seems to fill this space. I need it every time. So take your bags, get off my case. Someday I will find a pump that flows through me like this, and this will fall away. It'll fall away. You're getting closer to pushing me off of life's little edge. Cause this is the basement, baby. Welcome in one, welcome in all to the blockchain basement. We are full send. I'm in a hell of a mood today. Been fighting algorithmic robots on YouTube and I am pissed. But welcome. I got an all-star cast with me. Wow. Honestly, this room is so full of testosterone right now.
Highest T in crypto.
Like, it's overwhelming.
Yes.
You know?
Macho man.
We got to start. I'll start with the sticks. We got Isaac. Show yourself. We got Isaac saying hey. He's running the sticks for me, holding it down. Kelly Kellum over here. I want your chart analysis today. All the pain. I've been calling out the price. Whoa, what the hell is that?
All the T's, all the A's.
All the pain is gonna bring some massive gains.
That's right. You know, I like that. I like that attitude.
Show's over, guys.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need. Nick, good to see you. Nice shirt. Gays Against Groomers.
Gays Against Groomers. Yep.
I'm down. How you feeling?
My pronouns are try me.
Yeah, I absolutely love that shirt. You gave me one, and it's my favorite fucking thing in the world to wear.
And your goatee's popping hard today, bro.
My goatee's popping hard. Yeah, let's just say that the try me pronouns, they hit different today.
Yeah.
Today's going to be a good day. This weekend's going to be a really good weekend.
Yeah, just in case you're wondering about the whole drama, I hope you guys have like 6 pounds of popcorn ready because shit's about to get wiggy. Justin... Good afternoon.
Speaking of wiggy,
how you doing? It's been a while, you know.
Well, no, I was on here 2 days ago.
I know, but I need more of it. You know, I need more.
I'm gonna commit to coming on here more and more.
It is the best show in crypto.
It is really the best show in crypto, man. And you got the Tsunami thing going on. That thing looks pretty cool.
Is everybody asking about that?
I've actually been asked a few times, so you know
we can talk about it more if you need.
Yeah, and here, you know. What the hell is going on over there? He's like kissing him or something.
Kelly's necking.
Take this shot. I want to see this shot.
No, I don't even take that shot.
Now,
Taco's
Isaac.
here, but doesn't have a mic.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Taco's going to be talking to us about. Taco has kind of one of the craziest stories of the day. Actually, it is the craziest story of the day. I know that we're packed in here, but he's got something too cool to talk about. So we're going to be getting into that. But shout out to YouTube for basically blocking me off the internet. But for some reason, we're still gaining subscribers. So it's a really weird feeling. 58,500 subscribers as of this morning. Go ahead and show them this, Isaac. Pull this bad boy up on my my computadora there. This one keeps moving, but honestly, we need to be cooking this thing into X. So I'm going to get verified. I'm deciding to verify myself today.
Yeah.
And I will be pushing more and more of my focus onto X. It is kind of crazy to see how much more reception we're getting from X on the things we cover.
But also the support of the freedom of speech.
Yeah.
I'm in this spot where it's like, I don't feel like taming down what I'm saying to the public. I'm not built that way, you know, and it's YouTube is asking me to be kinder and to not highlight dudes getting into the ring with a female at the Olympics and beating the shit out of them. Apparently I can't talk about how Olympics is fine with domestic violence. But
I didn't know that actually happened.
It did. The fight ended in 46 seconds. Yeah.
The woman beat him.
No, the dude beat the woman.
Was it a real, like, it was a man, or was it a woman that was supposed to be?
I'm glad you brought that up, because the International Boxing Association,
Isaac, punch over this wide shot for me,
has banned this fighter, the guy from Turkey or Armenia. Banned him because the test that this person went under revealed to the International Boxing Association that he could not compete as a woman. Now, they can't release it because it's medical records and stuff, but they told the Olympics, they said, hey, don't let this guy compete as a woman. We won't allow it. It's very, very bad. He will not release any genetic information or anything like that. He says, oh, I have a genetic disorder that gives me a lot of testosterone.
Wait, okay, so this is a trans... I don't even know how
trans woman.
it goes.
A trans woman.
It's a trans woman.
Or a dude. Otherwise known as a dude.
Punch back to the wide.
All right. That's crazy that the Olympics would allow that.
Yes, and so this woman who's Italian, I believe she's Italian. She's an Italian boxer. She took one hit to the chin, went over to her corner, and said, "I'm not doing this fight."
It's pretty awful.
Because
Do we have a clip of this?
Yeah, I do have a clip of it.
If you scroll YouTube for 3 seconds, Twitter for 3 seconds,
you'll find it.
Everybody, it doesn't matter if you're crypto, Twitter, crypto, anything. It's
the guy is like,
Can you pull it up
he
or no?
kind of looks like me.
Looks like an NBA player.
I was trying not to get too lit up too early, but here we go. You
That's
guys are
crazy. That's where we're at in the world.
I know, man, and it's like the crazier thing is I can't call it out as wrong. You know what I mean? This is Elon Musk. Calling it this is actually Riley Gaines. We need to change out Riley Gaines. Give me the wide shot. Give me the wide shot. Give me the wide shot here.
We got to say goodbye to
It's
Riley.
a changing of the guards to the new beauty of the month. Sarah Gonzalez. We support you.
Burning
and we
a
salute
newspaper with a cigar. That's
Sarah Gonzalez.
Do we have her shot?
Blaze
Isaac?
TV
She
host.
should be like the number 5.
CEO of American Beauty is
that's
Real
my
Women
birth
of America.
month, by the way.
Is it really?
Yeah.
We're gonna get a shot of Sarah here. Shout out to Sarah Gonzalez. I gotta tag her.
You got to, you got to tag her. There she is, Sarah Gonzalez. Shout out
with
to you.
the American flag on
Tag
the edge.
all of us.
I did.
What's that? Hillary suicides Epstein on the 10th.
That's pretty funny.
Okay.
This calendar's so great.
Yeah. All right. Good stuff.
And this is from the calendar. Real woman of America.
She's a shout out. Now
Real American
pull up this.
genius.
This is the I Stand with Angelina Carini.
Yes.
I'm gonna just go raw dog into Twitter.
This is
That's the actual woman.
That's the woman that got her
That
ass
looked like
beat.
a real woman there.
Yeah, look at this. This is crazy.
Is that the man that beat her?
This is in the red.
The dude is in the red. Boom. Like,
Find the beginning of the fight.
Yeah, we kind of need to show everyone this because I'm so aggravated. I had the whole fight.
There it is. Look at the in the
You
red.
guys get me lit up pretty quickly here. Hold on. We got to talk about Bitcoin
Yeah.
and the
We will talk
pullback
about
because
crypto,
this is
I
a
promise.
crypto show, right? Crypto
Ish.
focus ish. The more that we can actually move over to X, though, I'm going to be leaning more and more into X. And,
shout out to X. There's 80 people watching us live on X right now, and it's going up.
If you're out there on X, retweet it. Retweet it.
You're
Give me the retweet.
OmniSwap.
So punch in. Let's check out the things on my computer here, Mr. Isaac. I know you're sitting there fumbling with everything,
He's
but
running the board for the first time.
I remember the first time I ran the board too, though. It's an intense feeling.
It is.
It's an intense feeling.
It's overwhelming.
So we got this. We're talking about the monthly looks for Bitcoin. Will it rise or fall in August? And obviously, August not starting out great. Quite a few of these time frames, like you had the bull market moment of 2021 where you're actually up, but then 2022, obviously, we all experienced that, and 23 down 11%. These are kind of spread out, and it almost looks like if I was a roulette betting man, we'd be on the upside at large for this month. But, for the downside targets.
Hey, let me just breathe a breath of fresh air. We're also on day 1 of August. So we could drop 15% and also pump 30% in the month bullish, for the month of August. So we can't, you know what I mean? Let's let August have some room.
All right.
Fuck August.
Yeah.
Let's jump to conclusions right now.
No,
I need the jump to conclusions, Matt.
So here's what I think is going to happen. There's a lot of calls for a magnetization down into this 58 range. I know there's like a CME gap or whatever the hell they CME gap. Kelly, I know that there's a lot of talks about it, but here's my opinion. I think that we're going to actually fail to fall to that level. I think that we're actually going to get stuck in this volume spot
Move your mouse down right where you're at. No, go back over.
No, I'm just going to back up a little bit.
Now put your mouse right at the bottom of those candles, just to the left. Yeah. Now do, are you on Mac? Alt-H.
Alt-H?
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you doing this
like
to
a
me?
hentai filter?
Well, yeah, where the hell? No.
Alt? It's on the bottom.
There is no Alt on a Mac.
Yes, there is. Option.
There you go. Option H.
There you go. That's where I think we're going to fall to. I think we're going to tap. I think we're going to tap the top side of the gap, but we're not going to fill it because everybody.
You think so too?
I think everybody's.
Where did you say we're going to go? What's the number though?
59.60. 59 to 60 range. The gap goes all the way down to 58. I think we actually bounce above or just in the, I don't think we're going to close the whole gap because everybody thinks the gap is going to get filled. I think we do need a little bit more of a reset, but I don't think we're going to go and clear the gap.
So I found out something on the way here. I was talking to somebody that's deep into the space, and somebody I don't want to say their name, but they're very well known in the back end of the space. I didn't know that Venezuela, maybe you do, Nick, you're big into mining, owns most of the black hash power of Bitcoin because the power is free over there. I didn't know. Maduro's bad for everything, but he does have free power. And I don't know why the power is free, but there's a massive amount of Bitcoin hash power over there. Because of that reason, they call it black mining sites for whatever reason. But
black jobs.
What's that?
Like black jobs.
Hold this up while they're talking,
black
Isaac.
Venezuelan jobs.
And then swap 4.
African black Venezuelan jobs over there. But it's and so because of the civil unrest, that's what they're selling off. They're closing shop. They don't know what's happening because it's about to break.
So the sell pressure from miners in Venezuela.
Sell pressure from miners in Venezuela.
That would track. So Venezuela has a shit ton of gasoline. So you can get. I've seen photos of gasoline at gas stations in Venezuela for 5 cents a gallon.
Well, they're one of the largest oil producers, and that's why they were one of the richest. I think the top 5 richest countries in the world or something.
Dude, do you think Elon Musk is gonna zap Maduro out of space with a freaking laser beam?
Let's go, baby.
He says he's coming for him. Coming for you, Maduro. This is Elon Musk's actual account.
Let's talk about the last 2 weeks. He's been goaded literally for his responses. Professor sug on these nuts. Now I will carry you to Gitmo on a donkey. I mean,
he's going in, and Elon, he's got a space force behind him, a SpaceX, and he's cooked into the American government and their space force. I'm sure of it. Now, on the Bitcoin side here, we cover the monthlies. I think that we're actually going to hold right at about that. Essentially, this level right here, this 60K, this is still my line in the sand. I really, really feel like a lot of people waiting for this. are going to be left out, and this just is going to essentially be a newly created higher low. Don't know what the hell happened there. I hate Max so much. I hate so much about the way that these are. But here's the liquidation levels, and there is not much liquidity to the downside, as you can see.
Wow.
So
yeah, it's just a void.
yeah, it's a void of despair and hopium on further downward pressure.
How recent is this information?
This is I pulled it up right just now.
That's interesting because someone commented on our broadcast right now saying all of our information is old.
All of our information is old,
and we should do a better job at presenting up-to-date
really?
information.
Where the hell is
Drew,
that?
could you do
Well, it might be some of the stuff that's been on Twitter. You know, it's like we're so prone now. I saw a great clip from a comedian, and he was basically going through all these news stories. Like, oh, I got it from this Twitter account. Oh, okay. And then somebody goes, oh, I got it from CNN. Yeah, don't trust that. Because all of us, we get our news. We're so up to date on news. We get the news. Like, I don't even think news organizations have like the same news aggregators that did before. I think they just scroll Twitter. They go, oh, that's what's happening. Now let's
cover that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
that
kind of
has the
weird,
most
though.
likes. Let's do it.
I think that's really weird that someone would say that we're just old on information.
Yeah,
because
I mean,
this is live info. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Everybody happy.
I know.
You know, and I honestly don't want to. I'm to that point where, like, I had years of conversating with liberals and trying to consider them not homicidal maniacs that wanted to just clearly kill babies and leave the borders open. But that time for conversation has gone from Drew's soul. Now we have this Matthew Hyland highlighting the
Shout out
weekly
to Matthew
Bollinger
Hyland
Bands.
getting absolutely blackout drunk at Bitcoin Nashville.
He did? Oh, God.
Yeah, I think he woke up on Broadway with a carrot in his anus.
No.
By his own admission.
True story.
No.
Yeah, true story.
These
Matt's
dudes are
great.
cool to hang out with, though, man. We went
He's a
to
very good guy.
Jason Aldean's.
Yeah.
That night at Jason Aldean's, I got lit. I had
You
like
did.
11 tequilas. It was
Listen,
huge.
I didn't realize how much I had to drink there until I saw my credit card bill, and I did. There was all these like individual drink purchases, and I know I was getting doubles.
Bro, I was line dancing. I was out there, man. And I don't dance much.
No,
okay.
you
It takes a lot
Tall
of
people, they don't dance.
I don't really like to, but I was getting after it, man. I got after it. I was doing a line dance in the steps. It was
All
great.
right, let's go to these Bollinger Bands.
All right, so yeah, I mean, this Bollinger Band, great, it's tight, but guess what? It went to basically a tighter level. This is going to make this band even tighter. And, you know, you could see in the macro, when you're really forced through the trees, you get very close to the bottom end of these bands, even if they are compressed before you get to escape them. Essentially, where we're at right now, I think we're just setting up for a nice stair stepper. And I'm feeling like 60K is going to hold. A lot of people sitting there waiting for 58 because CMEs hit 100% of the time.
No,
Not only is
no.
that incorrect, it's
False.
incorrect. It's false. Remember, I spent weeks going
Yes.
through the CME, and
Yes.
a lot of the main talking points for it are completely idiotic. Now, we got this Bank of England cutting rates by 0.25 to 5% flat on their interest
0.25
rates.
to 0.5, right?
Yeah, they're bringing it down to 5%.
They're not going to cut. Oh, down to 5%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Down to 5%. And this is just highlighting it's a NATO country. Usually the outskirts of the United States will make their monetary moves first, and America then follows suit a few months later, still highlighting September is the likely tap out moment. Now we have this based Giga Chad. This is the shooting competition at the Olympics. This is just investors using MACD, EMA, RSI, parabolic stochastic oscillators, Fibonacci retracements, all the goods. And then some Giga Chad comes in here with nothing but glasses
A
on.
T-shirt and his lenses from
Rage.
Yeah, and
Lens
Rage.
Crafters. He's killing it.
Yeah, and
I think they're not even transition lenses.
No, this guy came in, I think, second.
Yeah,
I
he
think
got silver.
Yeah, and without any of the stuff. And I saw some really weird get-ups when it came to the shooting competition. Bunch of dudes
Yeah,
acting like chicks.
Fortnite people.
Did you see the comparison of that guy and John Daly? Do you know who John Daly is?
Yeah.
John.
the golfer.
Oh,
The
yeah,
golfer.
dude.
Everybody's talking about all his practice. He's like, I just showed up. I was still drunk from the night before.
Dude.
I took, and then I won the
is.
U.S. Open.
John Daly was a fucking savage.
He
I
is still-
absolutely
to
love
this-
John Daly.
To this day.
By the way,
Yeah.
do you know the story of when he won the U.S. Open the first time?
No.
He was seventh on the list of replacement people to fill the last spot, and then he's like, oh, okay, I'll come
He
out
got
there.
all drunk the night before. had
Yeah,
a
drove
cigar.
all night
It's
to
like
get
a
there,
fucked up
and then
Kenny Rod.
won the U.S. Open. Everybody's like, who the fuck is
All
this
right.
guy? All right, let's get back to crypto.
Yeah. So
We're off the rails
Trump
today.
promises strategic Bitcoin reserve, yada, yada. But yesterday it looked like the federal government was dumping Bitcoin on our heads. Maybe Kamala's a little upset about how excited everyone got over Trump's comments.
This could mark a shift in America's political discourse towards the backing of a dollar with assets the Fed can't print. But what they can print is dollars to buy the Bitcoin with. So we got to think about that as well. Like, we're considering this US-backed dollar with Bitcoin. What's to stop them from basically just printing to the moon to then go on the market and buy tons of Bitcoin? DZ Chrysler 300 was stolen at the airport. Raw. No way he had 11 tequilas. No, yes, absolutely. And they were pretty big cups too. I can, and how I did this, DZ, I'll just fill you in. I had 1 pizza, 2 Philly cheesesteaks, 3 street tacos.
You're not a 130-pound guy either. What are you? It's 230 or something?
230, around 230, you know what I mean? So I had a landing pad for it all, you know what I mean? It was a good time. Now, do you guys think that the government will restrain from printing dollars to then create a Bitcoin reserve to back its dollar?
I have not even thought about that scenario.
Well, because think about it, I don't think it'll be a single thing. They'll actually probably come up with some sort of, like, if it's Trump in office, come up with some sort of economic stimulus plan and print X amount of dollars and attribute, let's say, $5 billion or $15 billion, that part of that $1 trillion package goes to Bitcoin. That could be pretty interesting.
What do you think, Nick? What do you think they're going to do?
Do not have enough information about this topic to give an informed opinion.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, I'll just tell you what they're going to do. They're going to do it, and they're going to print to do it. So, yeah, it'll make the number go up or whatever, but then your buying power is going to get fucking crushed, and it's just going to get worse and worse. So, $0 Giro gifted 1 basement membership. Shout out to you, dude. Appreciate you. Trump Bitcoin sneakers sold out already on eBay for $2,500. We were looking at these things yesterday. They only lasted on the shelves for maybe half an hour. But honestly, I need Taco to tell me his story with his shoes. Taco, grab the mic or get in there, because Taco has... Oh, God, that's going to make a lot of noise. That's going to make... Oh, here. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Taco, please tell me what the hell you've been up to on the sneaker side of crypto.
All right, guys, I'm a sneakerhead now. I officially turned in my crypto card. No, but last year, I think around summertime, I purchased some Nike Artifact sneakers. So it's like from the Artifact NFT collection. So it's a collab with Nike. They made some sneakers. You can bring them up if you just Google.
Yeah, I was trying, but Isaac, he's learning here.
RTFT, Artifact.
All right,
so
RTFK.
T.
F, what?
RTFKT.
F, RTFKT.
PL.
Whatever. Here we go. Let's go here.
All right, so I minted these shoes for like 0.06 Ethereum. I think around that time.
What the hell is this? RTFKT.
It's the first one.
Okay.
First
fine.
one.
I'm in a mood today.
No, you were on it.
Go back in the search bar.
To the search bar.
Oh, okay.
The first one.
There we go. They could have named it better,
Artifact. You just have to sound it out.
Unbelievable. Let's go to the website. Here we go.
Or maybe if you just go to Google, you could type in RTFKT.
Here they are.
Hey, right there. Those are the shoes. Okay, so there's only 20,000 of them. So I minted them for like 0.06 ETH back in the day, and you're able to redeem them. You can redeem the actual shoe. So I got them like 2-3 months ago. They're sick. They have like some detachable components, and I just wore them to Bitcoin Nashville like they're nothing. So I went on StockX today, just curious to see what they're reselling for. My size is reselling for $19,600.
Oh my God, bro.
God damn. $19,000.
So to the person in chat that said, well, sneaker prices are more stable, clearly there was some, a lot of appreciation there.
Which website did you go to?
StockX. StockX is like the sneakerhead website.
X. We're going in here. Let's see, because I want to see this.
Type in RTKFT.
RTKFT. Let's see what we got. What is this? Where are they at? I got a couple for like, are these new?
No, those aren't them.
That's not them. You have to go for the size.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's see here.
What size are you, like a 21?
He's size 14. So let's go to size 14.
Very rare. 14.
800.
All right, so that's a different price than was on my screen.
So this is less painful for you.
Yeah, a little less painful.
This is less painful because I looked at his computer screen and it was literally selling a pair for $19K.
Yeah, I'm wondering why the prices changed.
Maybe it was only one. No. What happened was there was probably only one available, and it was that, and then other people saw it, so they're like, oh, "Fuck it, I'm gonna sell mine."
That's a good point.
I did see people sell them for like $9,000 though.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know that it was a real
can
thing.
You see, do they have a list? Is it kind of like NFTs where you can see the list of transactions?
Probably not.
StockX,
no. This is interesting. Maybe people saw the opportunity and they all started offloading them. Yeah. Last sale, $664.
View market data right there to the right of it.
Where is this?
Go up. Right there.
There we go. Let's see here.
Oh, great.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's great. It's basically showing.
All right, guys, get back to crypto.
Yeah, fuck this. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed.
Guys, whatever you do, just go ahead and unsubscribe from DJ Alpha.
Taco's feet got rubbed.
He's a liar.
Look at this, though.
Tacos toast.
Trump posted an ultimate troll on Kamala, highlighting her background and Indian heritage. And nothing against Indians, but she seems to be playing both sides of the fence here.
She's the dot, not the feather.
Yeah, she's dot.
So she's an Indian, she's
a Ganji.
African American, she's Jamaican. What else could she qualify in for? I mean, what else?
She's a
is
woman,
left?
minority.
Minority.
Hoe.
They still don't even know how to define
I think she's
that.
a hoe or a whore.
Yeah.
Is what
Hoe.
somebody said.
That's pretty
That
late.
she wears very
that was a
short-
legal official, Judge Joe Brown.
Yeah,
She's a
yeah,
5-0.
Yes, she was. But she wore very short skirts in the courtroom, they said.
Hell
back
yeah.
in the day. Not now, thank God, but back in the day,
Well, she's
very
also been a
short
good
skirts.
border czar, you know. I
what
mean,
great borders are.
listen to this. This is kind of crazy. I want to listen to this because I came across this before we went live, and this is worth noting, folks. PC audio on for me, Isaac.
We discovered 10,000 people using the exact social security number. See if this one rings true. You take an illegal, you bring them in. They sign a piece of paper promising to pay taxes. What they get is a social security number.
Yeah.
So the employers can take out the taxes. Put a pin in that. Here's what they do. In cities like this, let's think of a chicken processor. They will bring in hundreds of illegals. They will spread them out across all of these plants and factories, giving them jobs. They're all using the same social security number. The IRS unconnected our names from the social security number. Now when you look it up, it just pings to see if there's an employer. If there is, it says it's good, it validates it. Why do they do that? Because all of these factories are giving them social security numbers. The government turns its back on it. As soon as you have a social security number and you go over to motor voter, pass the driver's test, right? You get a driver's license. The person, look, you got a social, you must be a citizen.
This is where we are. We have an absolute blind spot in how many people have actually come across the border. And largely thanks to the border czar, Kamala Harris. So beyond all of her, ethnic backgrounds, it really doesn't matter. What she's done is, as the border czar, allow the largest influx of illegal immigration into the United States that we've ever seen. Yep. And, these are largely people that have much higher testosterone levels than your average American male. And with that, when you do see things start to unravel on the war side, the macro side, especially with Iran, you're going to see an absolute shit show in city centers. All thanks to cackling Kamala Harris and her wonderful policies. So beyond all the hilariousness, I see some chats in there talking about curry and all that stuff. I mean, that's great. I like curry. I actually have curry for lunch.
But can I ask you a question?
I don't like curry, but I like the poon hair one, though.
Can I ask you guys a question? When did spreadsheets come out?
Excel spreadsheets?
I mean, spreadsheets
don't
probably
know.
came out in the mid '80s, but Excel, Microsoft Word, all that, it was mass populous. Everybody used it in the mid '90s on. So, what is wrong with our country today that we're supposed to be part of the most digitized and technologically advanced, yet we don't have a system that says, "Hey, yeah, okay, maybe one person can use a social security number, but that's it," because it's like, oh, this has been used. This vote blocked.
Well, that's the thing that we were flying blind on. You know, it's like we talk about this out of control government spending and everything, but then the people that have come here undocumented and then get cooked into the books this way, you know, we have lump sums of 10,000 of them getting onto the same social security number. That thus basically confuses the system to the point where it's guaranteed to fail in a monetary sense. So we have to keep that in mind. Fluffy the Sheep sounds like he's got a bunch of curry restaurants in the UK.
What are the states that don't require ID to vote?
None. I don't think there's any of them.
No, there's a few of them.
There's a few.
There's a few of them now.
Yeah,
but I don't know that off the top of my head.
Actually vote or to register to vote?
No, to vote.
To vote. Yeah.
You don't have to have IDs. There's some of. There's two.
Dude,
two
look
or
at this.
three.
I don't think it's states. I think it's by
Check
county.
this out. This is in Georgia. So let's check this out. This is a post.
This is a little misleading.
Not
Because it says 14% of non-citizens spoken to admitted to being registered voters. So if they spoke to, I don't know.
No, that was at the specific housing
Yeah,
complex.
so there's like at a housing, how many people did they interview?
That's a good question.
So this is a little bit of tomfoolery here. Is it good? No.
There's the national poll.
It should be 0%. It's
Yeah.
not a national poll.
What I'm seeing though is we have
It's definitely a national poll.
They're ready to
Yeah.
vote. They're going to vote us out. Not only is Dominion still in place, these illegal immigrants, they're going to be able to vote too. And you know, we can arbitrage and be like, oh, okay, we don't know the sample size, so nothing matters. I guess it's not a big deal.
So I got
I'll
it
just
for you.
move on
I got
from
it for you.
What's that?
36 states have laws requesting or requiring voters to show some form of ID at polls. The remaining 14 states and Washington, D.C. use other methods to verify the identity of voters. I think it's something like the shape of their foot. Do they like your face? Are you voting? Are you voting for?
Favorite color's green. Vote.
Yeah.
Look at Drag Dubs. I work at a huge retailer. They switched in-house hiring to external. And actually, okay, I want to talk about this. So they switched the in-house hiring from their in-house HR to external hiring services, thus recruiting services.
Yeah.
And the people described in the last video are those people. And guess what? I worked that job myself for 5 years. This has been going on for at least a decade. I was a headhunter HR person for a long time. And what they did is they would come to me with a social security card and a name, first name unknown, and it would be FNU on their driver's license. And they had a verifiable social security number attached to that name. And they came in by droves. Every day I'd have to process 50 of them. And it started because like back then I was like, you know, maybe everything's not a conspiracy. Yeah. Maybe everything's okay. And the media is just kind of overplaying this. And I had to work the job and realize that there was just droves of these people being pushed here from extremely war-torn locations, very high-T individuals. And they were going to work at Ball Aerospace, at Lockheed Martin, at all of these different highly secure locations that all of a sudden first name unknowns just fine to work there. So beyond all the fucking arbitrage and, you know, discounting of this data, we can say I lived it, I worked it for years, and it's coming for you.
And you know what I want to say, because I think you agree with this too. And this conversation doesn't mean, like, for instance, my ex-wife was, she was Japanese, so it's not. Yeah, so I don't have anything against people coming over. That's not the problem. The problem is when you have a system that has such a huge sort of basically social care system, and also the way voting can impact the trajectory of what's happening in the course of a nation. People need to do it and go through the systems and checks and balances and do it legally. That's the issue. It's not no immigration. It's like, hey, come here so we know who you are. We want to make sure what's going on. That's all.
Yeah.
And by the way, I mean, my wife's Colombian. Many of y'all do know that. She did it the right way.
Wait a minute. What?
Yes, she's Colombian.
Alejandra is.
Yeah, you wouldn't think with a name like that, but she's Colombian. And we've all, you know, I don't know if anybody else has tried to look into getting another passport, looking at other citizenships. You know, I do advise people to get more than one passport. It's just a smart rule of thumb if you're in that ability. But other countries are way stricter than the United States, even with our failed border now, where anybody can come over and you can vote whoever you want to vote with and you can do whatever you want to do. other countries are extremely difficult.
Like Poland won't even let you in.
Yeah. I mean, you have to have either serious money to get you can buy yourself into some of these countries, or you really have to do the 4 or 5 year thing of to get a visa, do this, work at McDonald's, whatever, and then they'll give you their citizenship.
Yep.
So it's not unheard of. We're not crazy here. The whole world does it.
I'm just like, honestly, you know, I like the Nick, when you said we can't trust this sample size, like, I understand where you're coming from that, but like, we've been trying to play nice and like work with verified data for years.
Oh, I'm not saying that we play their game at all. I'm just saying,
Dude,
That's
like,
we need to be as critical of ourselves, continue to be very critical of ourselves.
fair.
But I could promise you this. Like, I was talking to Sam, he works for Gary Cardone. The right is acutely aware of what is going on. Right now. Okay.
Yeah, but they're going to sit here and try to talk their way out of it.
What do you mean?
They think that their votes are going to count. They think that we're going to have a fair
What's
system.
already happening, I can tell you this right now. So, number one, we're going to put a link in the description and down in X.
Are we buying a tank?
No.
Oh.
Everyone, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, if you are mildly concerned about the integrity of the election, you need to volunteer as a poll worker. Okay? It is, you don't get paid.
That's not dancing, though.
Not pole dancing.
No, you get paid to work a poll. To work a voting poll, you don't get paid. But volunteer, take those day and a half, and be a poll worker, because the more people, the more eyes you got, the better. It's harder to kind of fake water main breaking in Fulton County if you got a lot of people hanging around with cameras.
All right, boys,
do that.
What
Number
if we
two,
did this?
Here's the other thing that's going
I'll
on.
let you
Here's
finish.
the other thing that's going on. So the Republicans are prepping legal teams in all the battleground states. They are clearing the lane. They're building cases. They are doing all of the reason we know about all this voter fraud stuff is because all their legal teams are going out and figuring out all this stuff. So they will challenge them like November 3rd. Boom, you've got like 50 lawsuits. The reason Trump is raising all this money, it's not because it's all going back in his campaign. It's all going to the RNC coffers so they can do all of these lawsuits.
Haven't those legal actions been happening this entire time Joe's been president? Like, we've had multiple cases of election fraud and nothing changed. Nothing happened.
Yeah,
like,
because we were caught flat-footed. The
We were
Republicans
caught
were
flat-footed.
absolutely caught flat-footed, and they're playing catch-up. Now they're playing offense.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, and
Uniparty.
also, what do
Uniparty.
you got, Justin?
It's uniparty. It's not. I don't even like saying the word Republican. It's uniparty. The whole system. I think Trump right now is just playing into it because you have to pick a side right now and put a letter beside your name. But I think he's going to get in. I hope he's going to get in and really clean house. There's a number of high-level Republicans that should just be washed out of the entire system. Washed out completely. That's why all
Lindsey
these
Graham.
investigations happened and nothing fucking happened. It's because you have some of those limp noodle Republicans in there
You got rhinos.
that are scared to death because they don't
Mitch
want the
McConnell.
sheets uncovered. I mean, I'll say Ted Cruz. I'll say a lot of
Ted
them.
Cruz.
Ted
We'll do it.
Cruz, Lindsey Graham, Drunk Lindsey.
Marco Rubio, probably.
Yeah, they're all limp noodles.
Man,
You know.
I mean, the thought I had was when we were talking about polls,
Yeah,
we got some polls in the front room of this building.
we do.
They're big polls. So if we turn the front room of Hit Network into a strip club, we could call it Hit Thickness.
Hit thickness.
You know what I mean? It's just a thought that came to my mind.
Do we need to go to some strip clubs and talk to strippers and get the because that's a leading indicator for economic downturn.
They are.
It's all down.
They
It's
are
all
poll
down.
workers.
They are,
And they already have the data. It's down. The economy is down bad. We're gonna run the mid roll and then get into Chainlink and all this FUD that's coming after my main bag.
The crypto show is starting now.
The crypto show begins now. All the deep stuff. So run that mid roll.
The Blockchain Basement is powered by Arculus. This is the world's leading crypto cold storage where you can easily secure, buy, swap, send, and receive all your crypto with a simple tap using 3-factor authentication to make sure to keep your assets safer than ever. Make sure to support the channel. Use code BASE10 and click the link down in the description to get your hands on your security today.
Pesos. Taco was in pesos when he was looking up his shoes. We just solved the
Taco!
mystery. 20,000 pesos or something.
Guys, 20,000 pesos.
That's funny.
Oh my
He
god.
gave up so many pesos.
I know other people that present things in court that do it without the right dollar amount also.
Yeah. So we got a bunch of Chainlink FUD coming out here, but I'm going to just look at the price real quick before we get into the stories about this. Obviously, Chainlink falling with the rest of the market. We got this down to $12.29 on the day, down 5% on the week. Man, ooh, that's rough on the week. Go back to the month. The lowest we've been in the last month is $11.20. So essentially, right now we are getting dangerously near that original pump to moment of $11.20. We got to keep that in mind, and we do have some FUD coming out from this fucking Twitter account called Exposing Chainlink.
They're trying to expose how wonderful this project is.
No, Kelly, they're trying to FUD it.
Oh,
yeah,
everybody's using it. It's terrible.
Okay. Can I speak?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I guess.
Ex-Chainlink Labs employee speaks out anonymously on 4chan. We have a singular employee highlighting that there's no evidence of institutional adoption and not one useful product has been created. CCIP, a colossal failure, and employees afraid to voice their opinions, likening it to an FTX Theranos in the making. Get out. And this is all on the 4chan, the dark side of the internet here. We'll read into this. This is the explosive conversation that's got everyone so worked up. So I can't imagine anyone is there just day to day hoping everything will turn around. The response, I don't think everyone has the same situation as you. Man, I couldn't imagine thinking things are going to turn around at this point. Do people feel afraid to voice their opinions or concerns about things at Chainlink? I saw 3 people from CLL liking a meme. So we have the explosive expose is 3 people liking a meme posted on LinkedIn. Who the hell is still on LinkedIn? That was something like, your company culture is broken if people feel afraid to voice their opinions. This person responded, being new, I'm not sure. Quite a few peeps have quit recently, not sure why.
But did you notice that though? He says being new. The person that's exposing is on the left. Yes. He's not even.
He's he could be an intern or something like that. We don't know. They're hiring.
As I was cleaning the trash cans.
He could be cleaning the trash cans. But they're asking about what sorts of roles they're quitting from, and the head of product quit when he first got there. I think he'd only been there for 1 to 1.5 years. A couple engineers. We've hired like crazy though. Oh. Okay, they're hiring a bunch of VPs of engineering right now, looking for a chief technical officer. They're having problems with scaling, according to this intern. Need people who have actually done it. How has the new house been? And the conversation just goes off. So this is the gigantic expose that everyone's sitting here saying, gotcha, gotcha. And honestly, I think this is full of shit. I honestly am not concerned at all about Chainlink. And at these levels of price that we're seeing right now, I am getting a little bit of a hankering to buy the bottom end of this channel. If we do bust into the $11 range, then I will finally feel like adding more Chainlink. The last time I added Link was $5.25. And then I also added it when it was $1.90 in 2020.
I will say $11, excellent opportunity. Dream buy is in mid-9s.
Mid-9s?
Yeah, and I don't think it's going to go to mid-9s, but you see the shape there. That's like a giant head and shoulders.
It is.
So the target from that actually goes directly to a previous range top back when we ranged for 525 days, and that's like mid-9s. So right in the 9 range, and I don't even think it'll hit. But if you have something in there and you get a wick down there, you're going to be so thankful in a couple months to a year or two.
Dude, is Nicole Ministator out there getting sunburnt? I think Nicole Ministator is going to start a YouTube channel.
Probably should.
They're going to do something.
Tater Vision?
Tater Vision? Ooh, Tater Vision would be pretty sick.
Loaded taters.
Loaded taters. I like it. But I just had to highlight this Chainlink thing because I keep seeing these stupid ass posts and they're just talking about the money-making machine going in circles. Again, there's only one blockchain that connects all the other blockchains. It's Chainlink. We have competitors like Pith that are trying to come out there and catch a little piece of the competition. But the first and foremost thing that crypto is going to experience in the explosive growth realm is data feeds and AI integration from smaller companies. That is where the explosiveness is going to be. Pith is going to be included in that. But again, Chainlink is the king Kugla. It's cooked in with Swift, the world's largest transactional system out there to date. And there really is no stopping this. So I really am not very worried about it at all. Is this account run by Ben? Who the hell? What account are you talking about?
Who's Ben?
Look, if there's some anon faceless X account that's fudding a project, it's I don't give a shit.
He's talking about this thing. Yeah.
Like expose yourself, dox yourself.
They're talking about that looks like the proof he would,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's like, this looks like the
photoshopped image. Be like, guys, I've got the proof.
Smoking gun.
I got the
Easy
proof.
took the
Deezy stole my demon. I swear to God, I didn't leave the keys in it
They're
unlocked at the
cooked
fucking
over there.
Atlanta airport, which is the most amount of automotive theft on the planet.
I left my keys in it. It's cooked.
Yeah, this is just, and look, they got like 600 followers,
Fuck
690
this guy.
followers.
Don't even give them any more headroom.
All right, fine.
Get them off our show.
Now we're going to go to Kabuti.
Nice.
But first,
Psychedelic
astronaut with the OG status upgrade. Give him a bow.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Bow.
Shout out to you, Psychedelic Astronaut. And thank you for supporting the channel. Honestly, we're trying our damnedest to stay alive on YouTube. I was banned off of YouTube like 3 times this morning. I'm super pissed about it. Yes, because I was trying to talk about the Olympics and all that crap going on with it. They are just being complete pricks to me. Indie Halo looks like he's forever banned with Sack Nasty on the main channel. There's something going on with their accounts too. Like YouTube has really been giving me a hard time because for some reason we can't find where Sack Nasty or Indie Halo are blocked.
Yeah, we looked for like 2 hours. We're looking. It's not on our end. We tried to unblock everywhere.
I know. This is a rug poll, but it's named in likeness of Kabuti. Here it is.
Show pictures of it.
Kabuti 2024.
I just realized that is that Kamala Harris.
That is Kamala Harris.
I just realized that.
I can't believe she did this photo shoot though. Joe is probably having a really good time.
Look at the neck. I like the neck.
Yeah, very.
The turkey.
Let me see your turkey wing.
All right, we got to move on from this. This is insane.
Yeah, this was a huge mistake for the channel. This is a low point for the channel.
5 ways crypto bots are ruining crypto, including auto meme coin rug polls.
Yeah,
So,
on base.
this
Holy
sucks.
shit.
What happened?
This really sucks to see.
Yeah.
Nick, have you seen it on base as well?
The base coins that are launching, especially the ones that you see on Pump.Fun, are toxic.
Wait,
Really?
there's not one's like there's no Pump.Fun doesn't have base.
Yeah, they do.
They do?
Or excuse me, no. Pump.Fun, no. The ones I'm seeing on Bullex.
Bullex?
The ones that Bullex is pulling, they are hot trash.
Dude, I mean, the rug pulls just look more and more. And like the MEV transactions.
And they're convincing at first. They're like, okay, but yeah.
Well, and they've gotten way better at spreading out the wallets. They've gotten way better at arbitraging the price action, so that it looks almost organic.
And they do like timed sells.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I mean, you got to be careful out there, you guys. Like the meme coin side, I mean, I still hold all my damn meme coins. I wrote them to 0 if they did go there. If they come back, great. Shout out to you, Deucey Does, for gifting a membership and supporting the channel. You guys are making me feel better in my heart because I was feeling beat down, man. And that's kind of why I opened the show the way I did. Like the YouTube system, I can feel it just starting to strangle me out of existence.
Yep.
And I'm very, very pissed about it. But how crypto bots are manipulating meme coin markets and airdrops. Rampant bot activity also causes severe congestion on the blockchain network, resulting in higher transaction fees, slower processing times, and failed transactions. Solana, which overtook Ethereum in fee revenue this week, experienced firsthand how bot activities degrade genuine user experience during this year's meme coin craze. And, this is the most popular meme coin narrative. What? Kelly gifted me. Sitting
from
here
the
gifted
couch.
Me? What a G, dude.
He's casting membies.
I appreciate you, man. I mean,
I just love the community. I love us being able to, even my show, BitLab Academy. It's a refreshing for me to come here on Blockchain Basement because there's culture, commentary, color, engagement, entertainment, and crypto all on this channel, and we're all here to be casted on the couch.
Are you 3%?
I'm 3% black.
I'm 2 1/4.
2 1/4.
Yeah.
I got a little Cherokee in me too.
I meant color and the tonality of what we're talking about.
I was like, we're all white here, bro.
Awkward.
I wasn't singling out Morel. Okay.
But looking at things that are going to be doing well, guys, I really feel like base is going to be the squeeze for the big upside. When I have people that are on the outside looking in, they already got some Bitcoin, some Ethereum. They ask me what else is going to be the next hottest narrative for this bull market. I'm feeling like base, swaps on base. I still love Aerodrome. I want to ask you, Justin, is base going to give Solana a run for its money when it comes to the hype on the...
I do think so. And I was on a space a couple weeks ago, and I got into it with this guy, and he was like, I use the excuse that the same thing that Solana shuts down, I said that, and people don't like that, but it's true. And it shut down during the last super hyped season. I think it was in April was the last time it shut down or whatever.
11 times, right?
It shut down a lot.
Yeah.
But it shuts down because of congestion and other reasons, other unknown reasons, but mainly congestion. And then, and so a lot of people don't realize that, especially if you haven't been in the cycle for very long or multiple cycles. This is nothing. If history repeats itself like it has every single time, when it comes to traffic and the parabolic move, this is nothing. So if Solana had problems in early spring and I know because I have projects built on Solana, and it's literally like a sand hourglass. There's only so many pieces of sand that can go through that hole at a certain point. And so that's what Solana is. They don't have a very quick way to scale at this point. When it heats up in the winter and then coming into 2025, everybody's going to go to base if they want to be able to actually do anything.
Well, let me ask you.
Base does not have those
Let me ask
issues.
you a question though, because isn't one of the things that Solana lauds itself to be is like something around 1 million transactions per second? I've never even seen it get close to that, and they're getting congestion. So
No.
Yes, they can't. It's very. They say that, but they can't.
But
do
that's
it.
one of the reasons why I love Avalanche. Avalanche has a 3 split chains, base as well, but Avalanche has a chain specifically for these types of transactions with NFTs, and it's not going to affect payments. It's not going to affect. They have, it's a 3 chain token. I think it's C, B, and X. I can't remember what
I can't remember either. But a lot of the layer 2s and things built on top, in any of the EVMs, outside of mainnet, even mainnet though, I don't have issues with mainnet. If you have the money, use it. But base, just for a comparison, when it gets heated up, a Solana transaction's 0.004 pennies. A base transaction's 0.006.
Yeah. Pull this up.
It's very
Isaac.
similar.
This Taco just brought to my attention this universal asset _ is the Twitter handle. They're announcing the launch of a universal mainnet beta first on base. Universal enables exposure to assets previously not available on the base ecosystem like Solana, Doge, and BTC with a sex-like performance and price execution. Read on that. This seems kind of new, but it looks like
5 hours old.
this is pretty.
No, but what is this? Is this a DEX? Is it?
It's an old day, an old thing.
The person saying
We have old data.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
this
old
is so
data.
old, bro.
I know they can't hear me, but
Yeah.
this is going to pretty much point everyone.
It's
I know
gonna
they
be
can't hear me, but this is
pointing
going to
everyone
point everybody to one
blockchain.
blockchain.
God, we need that other microphone in
I
here
know.
now. Morel has the other one. We got to get it in here. But I want to read this too. This is interesting. They got already added hundreds of people to their mainnet beta by trading 10 assets that hit base yesterday. UADA, Bitcoin Cash, UDOT, UNEAR, ULTC, UAlgo. Let go of my algo.
Freaking algo.
Yeah, let go of your
I
algo.
hate algo.
UXRP.
Dead chain.
Dead
Yeah,
chain.
I really don't think that Algorand's going to be shit. Honestly, I know.
The Clintons own it.
Well, the Clintons own like an investment in it they're trying to like be climate activists in Africa or some shit through it, but
Stupid deal.
they can't admit their inflation rate. Algorand cannot admit their true inflation rate. So I know when you can't admit your inflation rate, you got some serious
And you need a
problems.
supercomputer to run their stupid validator.
Yeah, it's so
like
dumb.
I looked it up the other day. I'm like, yeah, let's run our Algorand node. There's like influencers out there who have their entire career staked on Algorand and don't run a node.
Yeah.
And I looked at the node requirements. I'm like, holy crap! This is like, so yeah, you need like an 8-core computer with 8 terabytes of hard drives. It's like, what the frick?
Look at Aerodrome.
Watermill.
I'll tell you this much, boys and girls. If Aerodrome gets back down into this 45-cent range, I'm buying even more.
Yeah.
I'm buying even more of Aerodrome. DZ's brought up another project I've been loving for a long time, Aether. Let's see what
I've been adding to that the last 2 weeks.
You've been adding?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. Yes, we're under 7 cents. I like this. This is distributed GPU mining systems that's
similar to Render,
yeah,
but different. And they also have, from my understanding, at an event I went with them in Brussels, they also have some strategic partnerships with like artificial super intelligence. But they're also, I mean, they have, from my understanding, more GPUs than Render even does.
Yeah, and this has been a big deal. We've been huge on this project since before it even launched. Yeah. So
look, under $300 million market cap.
Look at this. The year when you look at the entire price history, it didn't have that initial massive dump.
Said no pump.
Essentially, this thing is still flat, man. Like
incredible.
I know this is the kind of entry points I'm looking for in something like this. So I do enjoy getting cheper prices for Aether. That
Great
is a good
ticker,
look.
also ATH, baby.
All-time high, baby.
That's what I'm chasing.
That's right. I like it. Now let's see what else we got here. We got the base coverage. Trump meme coin. Yeah, I brought up that I tripled up my exposure to Trump token about $5.
Yeah, I need some.
This is the easiest layup in crypto.
I know.
This is like for people that are like, man, these meme coins are going crazy. I wish I could get exposure to something that's not going to rug. Here you go. We've been talking about it since a $3 million market cap. Sistine Research has been on it, I think, even before that.
Yeah.
What's the market cap right now?
Let's go in. We're going to go check it out.
It's
like 200
Is
mil.
it 200 already?
Yeah, let's see. Well, dude, I mean, it got near $1 billion there for a minute. Already, so it's $208 billion or $208 million market cap. This thing
went up to over 15.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, dude.
Like flirted with $20.
Okay, so here's the FUD around it for me. And
give him a zoom.
Yeah, zoom into my
down.
nose.
See all that headroom?
Go right into the nostril.
Get in the zoom.
Is people don't realize this. Derivatives have a huge impact on tokens like this. They have a massive impact.
Yep.
And that is my only concern. If you can see, like, it's had its all-time high when there wasn't a lot of that going on. There was like maybe 1 or 2 Trump coins. Now you have the world to pick from. And unfortunately, on base, there was like they were getting launched left and right. Trump, MAGA Trump, MAGA 25. It really caused a lot of problems because they were honeypots and it was passing audits. So that is, and I talked about this last time I was on the show, that's real liquidity being lost for people because that's locked liquidity. It's real liquidity, real money, hundreds of thousands of dollars on a daily basis getting lost where they would love to go back into the real coin, but they're getting tricked and fooled with these other ones. So that is my only, I have money in this. I'm an owner of this. I've been in it for a while. But this is my only problem with it is there's so many derivatives now with Trump.
There are, but do the derivatives have a literal photo with Donald Trump himself? You know what I'm saying? None.
It's at 475 right now. So it actually went down since the photo was taken. That's all I'm saying. Now, will it go up? Yeah, it'll probably go up to $10, maybe $12. Could go to $100. I don't know. I'm just saying you have a lot of coins that are going to be taking the value away from it. Yeah, that's my only issue with this coin.
I can understand that, because there's a lot of derivatives, and on this token, I'm looking for around a $1.5 to $2 billion market cap peak. So what I'm looking for is in between the $20 to $30 range for its all-time high.
Was that a fair launch coin?
That's not the right chart.
No, this is the right chart. This is the right chart. It's MAGA, but
MAGA is not the ticker. Trump is the ticker.
Well, this is on. This is the coin market cap. It pulls it up both. It shows both.
Right. It's probably Dex Screener's gonna have better info.
Yeah, we may as well go to Dex Screener. Let's go in. We got Kabuti. No, that's not the derivative we were just looking at, but I'll pull up this as well for you guys.
See here Trump sold. Trump. We're up to ETH. Trump. There's like 14.
Trump.
We'll go to the daily.
There it is.
Yeah, I mean this is it.
There we go.
So I'm still looking for in between $20 to $30 on it. If we don't have an election, you can look at $50. But essentially,
do you think it'll go up if we don't have an election?
Oh yeah, I do. Absolutely, I do.
Why would we not have an election? Let's talk about that.
Well, I mean, you saw what happened with CrowdStrike. Something that's so simple. I honestly think I don't want to be conspiracy theory. I think that that's more of like setting up the pieces of the puzzle when something happens. They're like, you know what I mean?
Well, Dominion, they run on CrowdStrike.
Yeah,
and Not our problem.
The machine's broke.
Somebody unplugged it.
And everyone thinks I'm nuts for saying this, but honestly, guys, like we're facing a situation where the Democrats are a cornered dog, and they do very, very drastic things once they realize they're in that situation.
Yeah.
You think they would try to kill Trump?
They've already tried once. Why not try again?
We're going to talk about the militia.
Like, oh
He needs to not fly. He needs
Isaac,
to,
bringing up militia, you're going to get me ranting
Dude,
about
did you
militias.
see did you see the Biden body double was happening?
Dude,
a few
he's
days
like
ago?
5 inches taller
That did,
now.
and his grill stuck way out. It looked like fucking Daffy Duck.
His
He should
head
pull
looks.
that up.
I keep bringing up like
It
head
was a
structures
foot
matter.
taller
Yes.
than the normal Biden. And
Like
they tried
if
to
you
put it
came in
off.
here and you had a different brow, I'd be like, that's not Justin. But you have the same brow structure. You have the same skull structure that I remember you having.
I don't know.
Like, you know, this
Remember
is
when
the
Ben
Justin.
used to pick his eyebrows out?
That was really weird, man. That was.
That was
of
from taking
eyebrows.
all the diet pills, like the
Yeah, he would pick his eyebrows out.
you do like a month and a half worth of diet pills in 3 days.
Oh.
yeah. Definitely not abusive at all.
Yeah,
This
they would
is
paint him
good.
on, put skunk tail on with super glue.
Hey, we may as well check Bencoin out.
Let's
You
check
know
out
what?
Bitcoin. Yeah. In the meantime, guys, I did write a book called 21 Reasons Why Bitcoin is Going to Zero.
I like
so
chapter
far,
3.
The reviews are coming in. Crypto Bad Fox in chat gave probably one of the best reviews.
Really?
I don't know if we could pull that up on X.
Oh my God. Well, where would I find it?
Go to my account.
Okay. Nick Diamond, or you're minted in America now.
Mine minted and made in the USA.
Mine minted and made in the United States. Oh, this was an amazing moment too.
With Michael Knowles there. You can just go on Amazon, 21 Reasons Why. There I am looking at myself.
I'm gonna go ahead
So
and like
scroll
this.
up. I think it's go back up.
Okay.
Go back up. You don't want to see those base tweets. So click on, oh wait, no.
No, we got to go through all your base tweets, bro.
I'll
There's
tell
no
you what,
escape.
I'll make a community post on the basement.
We're going to pull it
Yeah,
up.
there's
I'm
the-
going to find this.
No, it's way back there.
It's way back.
It would be in my
Damn it.
replies too.
What a nasty.
Or you can go to replies.
Fine.
But that's
Pull up my screen. Take my screen off here, Isaac. Here, I'm
Yeah.
going to find this because this is a necessity.
Some people in the basement have already left
Oh,
me
first,
reviews.
pull up my screen again. Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's one of us, guys. She bought a bunch of CrowdStrike and got wrecked on it. Pull this shit up. So, yeah, I meant to cover this.
MTG, baby.
I'm in Marjorie Taylor Greene's district, so
Yeah.
I can cover it. Pull
Didn't know
it back
where
down.
that-
I got to go back through the.
Didn't know where that sentence was going.
Oh my God! You what is this Bucky's thing too? I kind of
I met Bucky, and he's a fan of the book. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm in talks with Mr. Bucky.
That's
He
huge.
is a beaver, not a muskrat.
Okay.
To put my book in there.
Are they marsupials?
No. They're
Are
just a
Bucky's
regular-
marsupials? It's a beaver.
Platypus
beaver.
are.
Let's
Platypi?
see here. God, you got this
There's
all
a whole
over
lot
the
going on there.
place.
Guys, smash the like button and
Crypto
also
Bad
repost
Fox.
this if you're on X. Shout out to everyone watching us on X right now. There's more people watching us on X than they are on YouTube right now.
See, and that's
Really?
crazy
How many
because of
people
how
are
much
watching
work
us on
we
X?
put into YouTube, man.
175.
Nice.
That's insane, though. Isn't
Yeah.
that crazy? How hard we work on YouTube, and
I
then
know.
it just gets shut in the dark here. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty pissed. Now we have the U.S. Deciding to increase its number of nuclear weapons. So that's great here.
What?
We're actually going to increase our arsenal. We'll see more and more.
This sounds dumb.
It sounds dumb, but it's real. And, I'm not surprised by it, honestly. Like, everyone's saying we're going to talk our way out of the situation. Not going to happen. But at the end of this,
Oh, this is
I want to cover this.
This guy's
funny.
Dude, we're playing this.
this is too legit to quit right here. So everybody strap in, grab your popcorn,
Strap on.
and listen to the best story and news about Bitcoin that you can hear.
Gabriel Hans, go.
Oh, Gabrielle, you have all your money in cryptocurrency? What happens if the internet gets shut down? Well, guess what, moron? You think if the internet shut down, you're gonna be able to stroll in to the Wells Fargo and withdraw the $300 that you have in your checking account, motherfucker? Hell fucking no! If there's no internet, World War III has hit. Russia is off the coast of Miami with a nuclear submarine. New York City had been Nagasaki'd. You're eating fucking food rations out of a tin can. And your best friend is a fucking shotgun, baby. So no, I'm not worried about the internet getting shut down. Because if that happens, we're all
I love this so much.
That guy has the energy of the basement every
dude.
day. I can't keep up with him.
Now we got to. Now your best friend's a shotgun.
The best moves in the business.
Taco's getting the shotgun. I'm giving him.
Yeah.
So should it go down, I'm gonna give him my shotty, and he's gonna get the Dragon's Breath ammo. And I got some Rhodesian mixes for you as well. The Rhodesian is a thick boy. It's basically got the buckshot mixed with the bird shot, mixed with everything. And then I also have rounds that essentially are tripwires. So it's 2 balls connected to a string.
The bolo.
That open? No, it doesn't. Yeah, I mean it'll spin a little bit,
Sounds
but
like medieval.
It's very medieval.
Sounds hot.
Justin, you know, I don't know. You're probably going to be on a yacht or something somewhere when it goes down.
But Colombia.
Why?
Oh, you might be in Colombia. Yeah, you got your
With all
passport
that
and
laundered money I have.
yeah. I mean, you're the cabal, so.
He's literally bought a laundromat just the other day. He's like, "How am I going to launder all this money?" I'm
Nick,
like, "I buy a laundromat." I don't know.
Through SIM swapping.
Yeah. He literally, I saw him put a bucket of ledgers into a dryer.
Dude, I can't believe you did
to
that.
launder all
I
that.
can't believe you did
It
that.
was so base.
Nick, you're thinking Glocks with switches?
So my Boogaloo outfit is
Boogaloo.
like a red banana hammock, 2 Glocks with switches, and 50-round drum magazines, and I'm just gonna be screaming like a man on bath salts. No one's gonna come near me.
I would
Speaking
agree
of
with
bath
that.
salts.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Kelly, what's your preferred?
I do a 308 fluted barrel with a 6.5 by
There we
25x
There it is.
telescoping.
She just
What do you call it? Scope with a Harris bipod and a target stock, maybe either a Ruger or an M700 Remington.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to be my hills have eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Isaac, what are you going with when it pops off, bud?
She just tagged
So-
basement.
So we're gonna have a little Glock. Just one. We're gonna have a little standing clip on it. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
Vest,
Okay.
Let's see.
nut cover, butt cover, neck cover, AR-15.
All right.
That's how we're going.
All right. We finally got Crypto Bad Fox's endorsement.
We found the
of,
review.
Nick's amazing book. It's flying off the shelves, you guys. She gave it a 10 out of 10. Pull this up for the love of
This
God.
is for the culture, guys. She did it for the culture.
She did it for the culture.
That's my book with Crypto Bad Fox. I'm still not 100% sure that Crypto Bad Fox is not AI, although I did hear her speak on X Spaces, so
she's a real person.
at least a real person.
Yeah.
She said yesterday on a Spaces I was on, she had this audacity to say that, guys, but I'm old. I'm like, apparently you can't count because there's no way that is old.
No, she's fine.
Sin Diesel.
I love
Kelly.
I love Bad
Stop
Fox.
it, Kelly. My jeans only have so much room. Oh my
Anyways,
God.
buy my book. I'll put a link to it in the description. It's
Good.
only $6,099. It will absolutely blow your
Well,
mind.
and you need the book for
Yeah.
something for Bitcoin fudders to read, right?
Yes.
I mean, they're going to sit
For your
here
angry uncle.
years from now. They're going to be across the dinner table from
Now,
you at
Karen
Thanksgiving.
just needs to read the book. He or
Karen
she.
is going to be floored when she reads this book. It's absolutely going to blow her mind.
Chapter 14 is incredible.
It's huge. It's huge. But you know what? Shout out to our channel sponsor and partner, Arculus. I appreciate them for giving us this platform to have these amazing random convos that aren't very random at all. I am very intentional with how I present information and all of the reasons why we need to become our own bank. If you are leaving all your crypto on an exchange, you're doing it wrong. Take advantage of our discount. Use code BASE10. Buy one of these bad boys. Get
Look at
yourself
that.
3-factor authentication, and you can actually show Aunt Karen when she's all mad at you how to become her own bank, and even some hand gestures that could be very exciting.
Get out of here, Kelly.
What in the hell is Kelly doing? Oh, he's cupping it too.
Nice.
All right then. Well,
This is another
guy-
low spot for the channel.
Yeah, we hit new lows today.
Buy an Arculus.
Do it.
I'm glad that I didn't. You know what?
It's my favorite wallet.
Honestly, like I might have to do a deep dive on militias here.
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna
Only on
do
the
it.
black site.
Only on the black side here. You know, you can find all that information I'm going to be spewing on the black side. If you want to join the black side and actually keep up with me in the chaos to come, you go to basement.supplies, go to the Knowledge Center, and then click this bad boy right here. It'll explain all of the needed. You just click this button and you can become a member of the black site on YouTube and get all of the details on how to get into our Discord and get that spicy, dangerous info that we're dropping in there, because I ain't stopping until the day I stop breathing. And it's probably going to take a lot to get there.
There's also a link in the description on how to join.
link in the description too.
Yes, there is. Let's
Okay.
see how to join.
Love it. All right, y'all. Well, it's time to go do some squats. I appreciate everyone out there, and I will be coming back to you hopefully with the morning stream tomorrow.
Hey, whoop.
Nice.
See you later.